Yo, what's going on, everybody? Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, Maura Ash, of course. The Gumbo Show, baby. We are back. We are live. We are vibrant, happy, and in the building. Y'all know how we do it. I am here. I got Naja in the building. What's going on, Naja?
Hey, what's going on, man? Got the hiccups, but I'm good. You know.
We in the building this morning
Good
because,
morning.
we do B96 the block, beating
Yeah.
down your block every morning. Y'all know
And
how
yeah,
to find us from 7
block,
to
block,
10
block.
a.m. We are in the building with our amazing Who Am I guest for today's show. And she goes by the name of Yass Tish. And I am so excited to meet you again. We've met in person, which is different. For most of my interviews, it's usually the opposite. I meet them virtually first, and then I see them in person, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I try to line it up. But this is different. I know you very well. I know who you are. I've seen you perform. So this should be fun. Welcome to our platform and to our
Yes.
show. And thank you for your
Yes.
time. How are you today?
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I am well. I am enjoying this day. I am grateful to be here. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Well, look, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you for your mad marketing and promotional skills, honey, because you
Not
did
bad.
that. I will definitely let you
Bad.
know. I ain't send you too many messages because I was busy, but I saw what was going on. I saw the post and the collaborations and all of that. So I definitely appreciate that. Just the efforts that you put into this. Talk to me. Tell us who you are. Who is Yass Tish?
Okay, so Yass Tish is a producer, singer, songwriter, and now a Southern Soul singer.
You better tip your hat, girl.
You feel me? I also help with vocal coaching and I help with artist development. So
Okay.
that's what I've been doing for the last 5 years. We've been here. I'm at Piano Shorty Studios right now. We're on 521 Norcross, Norcross, Georgia, on Buford Highway. So if you guys need a recording studio, we do podcasts, we do recording, we do commercials, we do huh, mixing, mastering, which obviously we're doing a good job because the way that song sound in the club, you guys just don't realize that I was hearing it the first time you were hearing it.
Awesome. Well, that's good. You definitely have a level of seasoning and professionalism behind yourself. Just, when you do this a lot, we've been doing this for years. You can definitely put your eye on it and see when it's somebody that's seasoned and that's well-rounded like yourself. Can you introduce yourself and tell us how you got started into the music industry?
Okay. So I am Letitia Gladden. I am from Lima, Ohio. I have been singing since I was 2 years old. My father was a singer. So when he would be with his group, I would be right there beside him. I
Okay.
had my first drink at 2.
As you should be.
That cup of whiskey back there.
Girl, my stepdad used to give me beer when I was like 3, so don't feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drinking it no more then, but he said he almost had a heart attack. But the funny thing is, here in this studio, okay, my father passed away in 2020.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
We got this studio. The alarm kept going off in the studio, right between this door and the booth.
Mm-hmm.
For the whole time while we were designing it, while we were trying to get all the things together, while I was weeping and opening up new stuff and weeping and putting down floors. And we did this with our blood, sweat, and real tears, okay? Pulled up the carpet, everything. This was our first time doing this. And he was not here, but I'm telling you,
He was there.
here. He's
Mm-hmm.
here. And when it was time, okay, so this is how we started getting successful, you would say. We met, my mom actually met Latrice Allen, one of the good Facebook people, and she had her come to the studio. We recorded her first song, and then she introduced us to Cut Close. Cut Close introduced us to Goldmouth.
Okay.
Fan Goon is like one of my boys. He is like, I just love him. He spent New Year's with us. That's my boy. You feel what I'm saying? He introduced us to Little Zane. So we
Okay.
ended up doing a song with Little Zane.
Mm-hmm.
Then I bugged my dude. I said, please, would you do a remix? Can we do All Eyes on Me?
I
He
love that.
he like, no, we ain't about to do that. It's already done. Like, why would we do that again? Well, let's just see what you could do.
Yeah.
So he went in the studio and he spit that beat around, made it his own, and then it was so fire. I was like, can I ask Lil Zane if he get on this song? You know what I'm saying? And he like, I called him up. Lil Zane, you think you can get on this song? Came over here, magic, famous
Right.
happened. So famous was going. At the same time, I had some guys. Well, I'm a big Falcon fan. It's
Okay.
probably you're all around here. And we would go to the games. We started going to the training camps. We started going to the scrimmages, the practice,
Yeah.
everything. Heart is invested in the Falcons. I love it,
Okay.
and they know I do. Okay.
Okay. I worked for them for 3 seasons, so I'm fresh off the Falcons team.
Thought I knew your face,
Yeah, I
man.
managed the Mercedes Benz Club, so I was upstairs in
Mhm.
the Gold Wing suites.
She like, I knew it.
I
Mhm.
know your face. And when you said something about the Hawks, we'll get to
And
that.
then I have connections at the Hawks because I worked for the Hawks. So when we first moved here from St. Louis, that was the
Mhm.
job that I took. And so I became good friends with Dominique Wilkins and just doing my
Mhm.
networking and just getting through, we actually spent New Year's Eve at Dominique Wilkins' house one year. It was one of the years that we were fresh in Atlanta. So it was like
Wow.
super explosive for us because that was something I'd never
Look at
experienced.
him.
I was
That's
surprised he
yeah.
even invited me. Girl, he came and looked for me to tell me to come. And I
Look
was
at
like,
me.
okay. I was like, I got something, baby. I got
Getting
something.
all emotional. Dominique Wilkins. Can you just imagine
Yeah,
him?
Dominique Wilkins is so cool. He's super
Oh
cool.
my
But
God.
Yeah.
even like with Lil Zane, like I've met Lil Zane before you brought him, before I just saw him recently. He probably doesn't even remember, but back in like 2021, I interviewed him on the red carpet at the
Mhm.
what is it? The Bowl-a-thon. It's
Okay.
the
Sickle cell,
celebrity,
yeah.
the sickle
Okay.
cell, the celebrity sickle cell bowl-a-thon that
Z-Mullen.
Z
Mm.
Mullen throws. Yeah. So I
Mhm.
did the red carpet for 2 years there and I interviewed Little Zane there before. But that was my first time ever meeting him. I was fresh into media at that point. But since then, girl, I've built so many relationships and seen so many people. He was just one of the first, I would say, celebrities that I was actually able to interview. So super,
Oh,
super dope. He's very humble and I appreciate him as well.
he is.
Um,
He is.
so
And then so the Falcons, we ended up.
I was just about to ask you that. So I was about to say, so since we talking about the Falcons, you told me that you got your song or something to them. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that. And y'all go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna run and grab my computer charger, but tell us about that.
Okay. So funny story. So we meet Bishop of Crunk. Bishop of Crunk. Everybody know him. He's like a legend in the city. He is that guy. He knows everybody. He introduced us to all the people. So I'm like, y'all, can we do a Falcon theme song? And everybody like, no, girl. Can we
Mhm.
please do it? Okay. So then
Right.
we started making the beat. Piano started making the beat, and the beat had that like that sound that make you feel like the game is about to start. That dun dun dun. You feel me? And I'm like, come on.
Mhm.
So we had Bino Vato, he got him on there. Then
Okay.
was introduced to Richie Rich the Goat
Ha.
with the horns. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
So Richie
okay.
Rich, I ended up meeting him that night with Bishop. He ended up coming to the studio at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, I met him at the Lil Zane party, actually. He ended up coming
Okay.
to the studio, and I'm looking like, I don't really know him like that, but
Right.
maybe he'll get on his song and let's see what happens. So he got on the song.
Right.
We started trying to push it to the Falcons. We started going to the games. We started letting him know. We was there at like one of the what was it? One of the first take. And
I know about the first take.
I had my fan back then. So give me my Falcon fan. I had my fan then.
Okay.
Before all the fans was even before anybody knew where they fan was at. I
Right.
had
Right.
the Falcon fan. Okay, making noise because I thought it sounded like a falcon.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how
Right.
that in the bottom of the purse. It sounded like a falcon, so I'd be in there tearing it up. Pow, pow, pow. So the lady was like, "Oh, well, why don't you let me do a video?" "Oh, better than that, we got a song. Want to hear it? Here you go."
That part.
Okay, and
That's how you do it.
Right there, the boys got down. They started doing a song.
That part. Hey,
I hit stick. So, bam, song was good. We kept campaigning. Now the new year has came, and you know how we was feeling at the end of the year, and I'm looking like, oh my God, do I want to keep doing this? Just maybe let it go. Don't even bother them guys no more. Just let it go. And I'm watching it. Raheem get introduced, and then I get a text come down Instagram, and it says, "Letitia, would you guys like to perform at the Dirty Bird Nest party? We have an artist fee of BAM." An artist fee too? Of course. I'm telling you, I was giving up. I'm telling you, almost had tears in my eyes because I felt like if the boys hear this song, that they would feel the love from the city, that they would feel the "we got y'all back, let's go, let's do this." You know what I'm saying? No more crying, And then when they asked us to come, we got to go to the locker room. I prayed all over that thing. We might not did as well as I wanted us to, but we did better. So the chains have been broken in there. The Falcons are happy. I'm loving how they're keeping people. Whoever has to go, they ain't have to let Grady go, but
they better keep Bijan. That's all I know.
Grady is a Falcon forever, and
they better keep Bijan. That's all I know.
They ain't finna do that to us. They ain't finna do that.
That's my real friend. I like Bijan. That's my dog right there.
Bijan. We met him too this year.
Yeah,
so it's been wonderful. So then that happened. Then I get introduced to Jap Vaughn.
Okay, Jap.
Jap Vaughn comes in the building, and he wants to just do a simple song that is going to be for his retirement, and that's it. And we ended up coming up with the juke joint.
Okay.
And the juke joint is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Jap Vaughn has been on stage for 2 years straight with that song.
He thought he was going to retire. They said, God said,
a whole job for you to do.
I was like, wishful thinking.
Okay, and we have opened up for King George.
That's dope.
We just opened up this weekend, last weekend for Boots on the Ground, 803 Fresh, and Michael Clark Jr. And I just so happened to have a song, and I got to perform my song. Boots on the Ground was right there. I was singing this
part.
Come on, Cowboy.
Yes.
Was loving it, and I just been on fire since then. I am enjoying this. I'm having fun. Let's talk about the song.
Let's do it. Before you talk about the song, though, so I have to tell you, a couple of things based on what you just said. For starters, I feel obligated. I have been running around here for the past 3 years, just giving out Falcons gear, Falcons, keychains, Falcons fans, Falcons hoodies and jerseys. I just been giving away all kind of stuff, girl. Because when you work there, you get like little stuff. And I'm a Chief fan, so I come from St. Louis. I'm from Missouri, so I'm with the Chiefs. So I'm not wearing no Falcons nothing. The glasses are cool. These are actually Falcons glasses. The glass I'm drinking out of, you can't see it, but it has the whole roadmap of Atlanta on the glass.
Oh, I do see it.
Yeah, so it has like the roadmap of Atlanta all over the city of Atlanta on the glass or whatever.
My face.
That was dope. Some of the things that they had I liked a lot, like their candles and stuff. But I have a kit that I want to give you the next time I see you. It's a Mercedes-Benz branded, but it's a set. So the next time I see you, and I know I'm going to see you, I'm going to make sure I have that in hand for you so that I can give that to you, because I try to make sure all my diehard Falcons people, that I gave them things, because I had a lot of different stuff. Some of the stuff went to people that didn't even really like the Falcons. They just wanted it, So I definitely will be giving that to you the next time I see you. I got a couple of them left in my closet, and I was looking at them the other day like, who I'm going to get these to? I don't even know nobody that like the Falcons like that.
Yes,
So
Tish.
now I got somebody to give it to. Okay. Before I throw it to Naja, the other thing I wanted to add to that you said something else that stood out to me was about giving up. And I feel like recently, and I haven't even said this to him, like recently, like within the last 2 weeks, that's the feelings that I've been having. Is like I've been like withdrawing from a lot of different things because I'm starting to feel like maybe all of this is not meant for me. Like maybe this is just maybe I've been putting in jobs on Indeed, girl.
Girl, me
Like,
too.
maybe I should just go back to work and just live life and be content with having my checks come in and work harder to get more money. But
Yeah.
at least I know I got a check coming. At least I know I'm going to get paid versus playing this game and rolling these dice every day and wondering, is it going to hit? Is this content going to hit? Is one of these artists that I'm working with going to make it? And are they going to remember what I did for them and take us with them to the next level and allow me to elevate? So all of these different things, that go through my mind. And it's like, everybody keeps saying like when you feel like that, it's like that's when your breakthrough is coming. That's when you're about to really elevate to the next level. And I feel like a part of me is like discouraged, like I don't think it's coming, I don't feel it. But then the other part of me is trying to hold that mustard seed of faith on that. You know what I mean? So I just want to touch on that because you said a couple of things that kind of had just like triggered me a little bit, and I wanted to just let you know, like I hear you.
Okay, well, let me open up the door and let me extend the blessing, because I don't know if you feel the energy, but I can feel it through the phone, because we have a whole nother room in here, y'all.
Okay.
We have a whole nother room in there that's already being set up for what? For content. We have a recording studio where you guys can come and do your interviews. We have that space for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Work with each other and barter for different things. You see
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm about, baby. I'm the barter queen. Everybody would tell you.
God is putting people in my life right now because he wants us to let people help us. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Sometimes
Absolutely.
you ask for help and you want help, but then when it comes, you don't receive the help.
Yes. So
So
true.
right now, I'm receiving and letting you and asking you to receive it too, because
I
you don't
appreciate
have to
that.
worry. You don't
I
have to
appreciate
have
that.
that fear right now, because guess what? 2 months ago, I was just producing Jap, and that was the light of my life, and I was happy with that. I had no problems with that. Was indulging into the music. But then Jap put a little spark under my butt, and he was like, you need to make a song. You need to make a song because we this and that. And I'm like, I'm doing your song, I'm supposed to make yours. Then somebody else asking me to write a song for them, so I'm trying to write this too. Okay, so how am I gonna have time for that?
Right. And that's how I feel too. I be telling Naja, I'm like, bro, I don't have time. I was telling my mom, like, look, I'm about to get another job because we just fired the lawyer that we had and got a new lawyer. So now we got more lawyer fees and we was already paid off. And so now I'm going back through this all over again. And I'm like, oh my God, like, where am I about to pull this money from? And I told my mom, I said, look, I'm about to get another job so I can help with this.
Yeah.
I said, but honestly,
I
I
think
don't know where the energy gonna come from, girl, because I don't have nothing.
know, because we are our jobs. Every time like you said, I was on Indeed filling out applications at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Yeah, y'all hire me. I still want to work there, but filling out job applications, going through this in my mind, like, how could this be happening right now? Wow, because everybody in the world is going through this. You see what I'm saying? This ain't happening like this. This ain't happening like that. But now all of this is happening. Like,
Yeah.
I can't afford all this right now.
Yeah.
But God is like, I got you. So we didn't meet on mistake.
Yeah,
We did
absolutely.
not have a situation to be put into a situation. This is what this building is for.
Yeah.
Building is for people like you and you to come in here and say, I have this at such time. Let's get it set up. We got that. We're coming in. We're making money. We're getting people in the building. We're making money. That's what we're here for. Please. Do you feel it releasing off of you?
It.
That
You
part.
feel it releasing off of you? Because I feel it. I feel it releasing off of me. God is not putting you in my life for no reason. I'm telling you.
Facts.
I love it.
Right.
I really appreciate that. I thank you for just even thinking that part into it and, even going that deep into it. We'll definitely connect outside of that, but I appreciate it. Well, do me a favor and go ahead and drop your record. Introduce the song that we're going to be playing on the radio this morning.
All right, y'all. This is Yass Tish And this song is called Who Wanna Ride. Here come this cowboy, he come trotting up slowly. He got juju eyeballs, he's one high roller. He got a long dress down to his knees. I like the way he ride and he can do what he please to me. I put my horse now, she need a shoe shine. He like Georgia football, he like Coca-Cola and moonshine. I'm saddled up and I'm ready to ride. I like to feel that leather in between my thighs. Come together, let's ride and ride with me. Who wanna ride? Ready to ride. Who wanna ride? He's a fine production. He got muscles in his arms. He got big old hamstrings. One for slow rolling. He's got a long arm between his knees, hanging like a stallion. He can do who he please. He got on leather shafts, y'all. I like your hat. With a calamus cream. Yeah, I'm ride my horse. Is what I want you to do. Ride my horse. Here's what ride my horse. Ride my horse. Here's what ride my horse. Ride my horse. Hey. He's a roller coaster. He should've came with a warning. Got my heart feeling vulnerable. Right through muddy water. He said 1 and 1 plus my horse makes 3. We just keep on riding till the sun sets on me. Come together, let's ride. Come together, let's ride. Trail ride and ride with me. Who wanna ride? Ready girl, ready to ride. Ready boys, who wanna ride? Ready girl, let's ride.
Yes, sir. We are back in the building. Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, Maura Ash, of course, the Gumbo Show. I got Naja still in the building with me, of course,
Yes, yes.
always. Yes, Tisha still hanging out with us this morning, of course. On B96 The Block. We just heard your
Yep.
amazing track, your record. We play that for our fans and followers. It's a great song. I already heard the song, so I like the song a lot. It's soulful. I can listen to it in the morning, go and take my kids to school, that type of thing. So talk to me a little bit about the creative process behind that record. You did talk to us a little bit about that before we went to break, but anything that you would like to add now that they've actually heard it?
Okay, so now that y'all heard it, you have to realize that that beat was hard to recreate. It was hard. He was looking at me like, girl, no, I'm not. And it was just so many different changes in the beat. And then from us being at the trail rides, being in the line dances and stuff, then we start realizing there's a tempo that they like.
Yeah.
There's a tempo that they like. And then there's a certain speed that they want to go because they want to dance. So I'm talking to Pretty Girls Ride. My girls, they ride horses and stuff. And they also line dance. So they teaching me how to line dance. And it's just that beat that's in our head. So now we in the studio, to come together had one rhythm to it. But what he did is he added another guitar, which was a higher pitch. Then we added a harmonica in there. And I think it's a little violin in there. And that took the song to a whole nother level. We went to Florida right after that first trail ride, which was crazy that we went on a vacation right after that. But we went on a cruise ship, a little buffet. And I asked the DJ if he played a song. And so the DJ played the song. And we were just getting some content outside, but all the people that was on the boat were upstairs away from the DJ booth. Now they're all coming down to the DJ like, who sing that song? Who sing that song? And he was like, her over there, like, yes, Tish. The lady's right here.
So cool.
Like, that's my song. And I'm listening to it in there and I'm like, oh my God, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. I am just so happy that you guys can hear this. So now all the people, I'm dancing with people from England, France, Iowa. We all on the boat and they are singing the words. And I'm like, hey, I know the words now. Like y'all just heard, I know they heard it one time, but y'all are singing the words. And I think it's because my words are so much friendlier. You know what I'm saying? That it's easier to sing.
Easy to catch.
So I'm riding this wave. I want to let everybody hear this song.
I love it.
Everybody to be enjoy it. I want the
it will be playing in rotation with us, not only on our show, but we'll give it to the station as well. So it'll play even when we're not on air, outside of us being on air. So hopefully all the metadata is right on there. Okay. All right. Look. Hopefully all the better, right? Because we don't be spinning that thing. So we want to make sure you get your credit.
Because I'm a producer first, so that means I'm big on paperwork and all that stuff.
You know what's up.
In as a cover, so the Beatles gonna even get their money off of it too. So let's go.
Right.
I want to get
We all up. Everybody eat.
I'm a dog, dirty birds. Hey, you know what? Hey, you kept me in. Hey, this is no hold, I'm in the zone. EA hit. Hey, this is no hold, I'm in the zone. EA hit. Judge man blitz. Judge man. This is no hold, I'm in the zone. EA hit. Judge man blitz. This a hit stick. No hold, I'm in the zone. EA hit. Judge man blitz. This a hit stick. No hold, I'm in the zone. EA hit. Judge man blitz. This a hit stick. No hold on, I'm in the zone. First 10. Play action, go get the win. Welcome to the school of hard knocks, make your head spin. Bitch up so hard, you don't even wanna play again. First quarter crushing them. Big money macho, be no vato. Hit his roll that boy dead like a taco. Go call a timeout. Truck this there, he ain't thought I knocked his spine out. Barely could make try out, couldn't even make work out. School of hard knock, got him mouthpiece knocked out. Ear got it ringing like a train when it came round. I'm going for a 50, he just called it a touchdown. Hey, this is no hold on in the zone. EA hit, Judge man blitz. Judge man, this is no hold on in the zone. EA hit, Judge man blitz. This a hit stick, no hold on in the zone. EA hit, Judge man blitz. This a hit stick, no hold on in the zone. EA hit, Judge man blitz. This a hit stick. Go, 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 go. ATL, shout what's up. Hold up, rise up, hold up, rise up, hold up, rise up. Get down here. Rolling in a hit like Michael Vick. If I quarterback sneak, bet I make him sick. If I run it through the middle, bet I don't get hit. Rolling in this real falcon shit. I'm on the fence like Grady. Wish a hater would play me. I'll rock it by, baby. Don't end up in Grady. 100 yards I'm running, but they zero I'm coming. I ain't here for all the stunning. Going forward, I ain't putting. ATLANTA. I came here to win. I ain't really come to play. I say ATLANTA. I came here to win. I ain't really come to play. ATLANTA. I came here to win. I ain't really come to play. I say ATLANTA. I came here to win. I ain't really come to play.
Nah, but I'm just gonna ask a few little fun questions here before we get up out of here, Tish. just to switch it up. First one is: would you rather have a platinum album or sold out world tour?
I guess the platinum album, because the platinum album, I'm gonna have to be on a sold out world tour.
You're right.
I'm gonna
I was thinking that too. Like that platinum album gonna get you one, girl. Don't even worry about it.
put me on tour.
Nah, facts. That's how you use it. Okay. Would you rather be in a movie soundtrack or a Super Bowl commercial?
Ooh, depends on the movie.
Exactly.
Yes, one.
I can tell you something about that too. So, I would say the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I would say Super Bowl because that's once in a lifetime thing, and the Super Bowl will bring movies.
That part. Nah, facts. You know what I mean? Would you rather go back in time and work with a legend, or would you rather collaborate with the hottest new artist today?
A legend. A legend.
What legend would you like to collaborate with?
The great Whitney Houston.
Yes, that part.
Whitney.
Yes. Yes. Can't nobody tell me nothing about Whitney, baby. Her attitude and everything. I felt all of it.
All of it.
Baby, she would get somebody right together. She said, I don't do crack. That's a broke person's drug.
Exactly.
She said, what? Get it together, baby. Like, figure it out. Can't tell me nothing about Whitney, baby.
That is hilarious.
Meet Patti LaBelle.
I love Patti LaBelle too.
Her.
Patti!
I love to kick off my shoes with Patti LaBelle.
Yes.
So
Patti,
try my best.
And I'm sure they got some stories, baby. They can hold you hostage and tell you some stories.
I would sit there on the floor and listen to all.
No, for real. Indian style. You hear
with
me?
my teacup. Give me all the tea, Patty. What happened? And what happened next?
Can I cook you a pie, Patty? What? Okay.
Would you rather have a personal chef or a private jet?
Private jet, because I am the personal chef.
That part.
Okay, I heard that. What game proper?
Yes.
Would you rather be known for your music or for your business empire?
Ooh.
I know, right?
Right. I guess my music, because one thing about music is if you have the copyrights, it'll last 70 years after you dead and gone.
You better know it.
It will probably bring in hand what I've done in my career now. So
I love it.
Yeah. Nah, facts. That part, the copyrights will definitely enhance the business empire. So yeah, I see where you're going with it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Would you rather perform at BET Awards or the Grammys?
The Grammys. With my cowboy hat on and my cowgirl boots.
The Grammys is a little bit more legendary.
Tell them.
No shade to BET, but
and it's gonna lead me back to BET.
I was just gonna say you're gonna get back there anyway.
Are pretty easy. It's just if you think about the first one, the deepest one, the one that you want the most.
Yeah.
Right.
You might until the second one happens.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. Would you rather write music or produce music?
Right.
Yeah.
Just D, can you have them do this? Piano Shorty, can you make them do that?
Yeah.
Like this beat. No, don't put that in there. Take that out.
Yeah.
Put this one in there. So I ain't doing a plan. I mean, he gets my mind. I can't do it physically, but he does it all physically. So I'm definitely gonna keep writing.
Yeah, for sure. As you should.
Nah, for real. I definitely feel that. Would you prefer a Grammy Award or a Billboard #1 hit?
A Billboard #1 hit. No shade to the Grammys, but I heard you don't even get paid for that.
She just want to come F up the stage. I don't need no award from y'all.
I don't need that Billboard award because I need that money that come with it.
That part.
They
For
play
real.
They playing. I looked it up this year. Like, you get no money for the Grammys? Are you sure this was? Say if you get one, you know, everybody know you got one. So, you know.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you, Tish. Yes, I feel
Popularity over money is crazy. We even deal with that in this media industry. You know, like we walk in, girl, young Dro, everybody know me. My pockets don't say that. My pockets don't say I know Lil Zane and Young Dro.
Exactly. It does not say that, and they got the money to go spend, and they got
real. You know, I'll be like, look, this popularity thing is for the birds. I'd rather be super incognito, pockets on swole, okay?
And I here at the studio, pop out when I have to, and come right back to the studio because I don't want to spend all my money on something that I can buy myself. Don't spend $300 on a $40 bottle.
Mm-hmm. And that's why we don't do clubs.
And be on my phone and look at myself the whole time I'm there.
Because that's all people do.
That's why
I do my shows the way I do my shows. And people say what they want to say. But at the end of the day, I ain't here for that. Like, we're not here to make people come out and spend $400 on a bottle. We here about the art. About the artistry. And you would not believe how many arguments, how many head-on collisions I have had to have with club and venue owners over the fact that they mad that my artists don't spend a buku amount of money when they come up in there, because that's not what we're here for, bro. And if you don't want us here, we'll keep it moving, and we do every time.
And guess what? Doesn't make sense.
Nah, it don't make sense. It don't make dollars. And just to confirm what y'all saying, these clubs are not surviving. So at the end of the day, you do all that fussing and everything, and now it's new management or
baby, because I turn them seats into ghosts. We'll take them bodies right up out them seats, baby. Be nothing but some spirits up in here.
Exactly, but that's all right. You're gonna get what you put out into the system.
And that's what I try to tell them. Y'all don't know what happened.
That before I get in the club, I have to pay $20 to park. I have to pay $20 to $40 to get in, and then every drink is over $20. You don't want me to come back.
And then guess what? If you stop buying drinks halfway through, they coming to me telling me they about to shut my show down because my crowd ain't buying no drinks, even though they been buying drinks all night.
Well, then start telling them, well, lower your prices.
Like,
lower your prices. It just doesn't make any sense anymore. It don't. It don't.
It don't make sense. And then they play the promoters, girl. They want to give us all these high minimums. You know, they want to give you a $3,000 bar minimum on a Tuesday, knowing I can't reach that on no Tuesday night. Especially when you got specials at the bar. How I'm gonna reach $3,000 and your drink's $2? Like,
the weekend
was
$2 days ago.
Like, girl, it's so much to go into this that people would never know, and I just be so over it, baby. Because I come from St. Louis, baby. The arch be ready to rise. I be ready to show them who we really are, but I be trying I be trying to be a reformed version of myself here in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And, you know, so they try to take me backwards. Yeah, real quick. I take me back one. You know what I'm saying?
One thing for sure, and two things is for certain. Anytime we go somewhere and we leave, my joy is I do get to come back to Atlanta, Georgia.
That part.
You feel what I'm saying? Because the city is rich, the city is growing, the city is beautiful. You know, it's beautiful people here. This city it's that place. It's that place.
It's embracing. It's, you know, I don't feel like, and this is no shade to my city, you know what I mean? But we come from a city that's like, I mean, even Nelly said it. He just did an interview with Drink Champs. You know, it's like one of them cities where they not going to support you. You got to go get it and then come back. And now it's like, oh, I feel like, and then I just found out she don't even live in St. Louis. I was going to say, I feel like Sexy Red is probably one of the only people that really came up and was embraced. But she live in Kansas. So she ain't even in St. Louis. Yeah. So, so it's just like, it's hard to do
It's
that.
hard.
It's really hard. Like, because people be hating, especially people that know you your whole life. It's hard for them to see you in a different light or doing something different or whatever. It's just all this different energy, So I've done very well here in Atlanta, and I will never take that away from Atlanta. They've always embraced what we've done. I have no problems here, as far as like my business friends.
I don't.
Before we get out of here, I hate that we have to get out of here. I wish I could just keep you, but we can't.
Because I do have one more big thing.
I know you got a show too.
No, but I have one more big thing. I do.
Yes.
We also just got our song on a movie.
Okay.
What movie? Can you say?
Movie is called, babe, No Turning Back by Jamal Wooder. And you don't even have to search through the movie. As soon as you turn it on, you're going to hear Jack Bond and Yass Tish singing The Train. They even used our train sound when we had the train who was coming in. They used it, and now it made you look at the song like, because it is theatrical. It was a little bit, visualized, and it's like they put it into a visual. Amazing. It's amazing. I'm very proud of that project also.
You should be. Yeah, so definitely y'all support that. Y'all go look for the movie, even if y'all just listen to the first little clip where her song come on.
That part.
Watch the whole movie. Watch the movie, support it.
Y'all gonna watch the movie, but y'all gonna love that one so bad. They got the girl.
Before I give you
kill herself, I said, Jap, you got the girl about to kill herself.
No, yeah, don't do that. I know you can't see those, but I would like for you to know that people are watching and they are engaging and they're supporting you. You had a nice support system on the whole time of this interview as well. So my closing question, because we do have to wrap this up for time's sake. My closing question is, tell me, what are your goals for Piano Shawty Music Entertainment in the next few years?
My goal is to get that Grammy, is to have the hottest artist in the city, the Southern Soul chain of artists that are women and men. I want them all in here. We want to make sure we even have our LGBTQ family up in here. We are here for the city. You hear me?
Oh, that's right.
I love it. Babies, y'all come here and let's make good music, okay?
Love it.
Let's take over Piano Shorty for 2025.
How do people find you? How do they tap in? How do they book studio time? How do they collaborate? How do they get you to come out and pay you for, an appearance? How do they tap in?
Okay. Well, we're putting together a whole new system, but you're going to go to pianoshortystudios.com.
Well, look, it has been nothing but a pleasure. You are amazing. You are just a big bundle of hugs and joy. I love it so much. I love your spirit, your energy, everything about you. I am here to support you. Naja's here to support you. You know, whatever we can do here at the Gumbo Show, if there's anything at all, please don't feel free to hesitate to reach out to us, because we will definitely support you, whether that be pulling up or whatever needs to be done. We will definitely tap in with you about the studio as well. You guys, I want you all to follow, support, download and stream the music, watch the movie, all of that good stuff. I want to thank you for your time today and being here with us. And y'all know the Gumbo Show, B96 The Block. We beating down y'all block Monday through Friday. Find us right here from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. by downloading the B96 The Block app, or find us through Odyssey or Autolist on the web at www.b96theblockatl.com.
That's right. I see you.
I gotta make sure I was right too, girl. So look, we appreciate you for being in the building. You guys know what it is, the Gumbo Show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.